2023 was an incredible year for visuals, boasting some powerhouses like Marvel's Spider-Man 2, Dead Space, and much more. That trend continues into 2024 and beyond, with some long-awaited exclusives, high-profile sequels, and unexpected new games that set new standards for video game graphics. Check out 30 of the most graphically mind-blowing titles coming up. The Last of Us Part 2 Remastered. The Last of Us Part 2 is already a stellar-looking game, and the remastered version further improves that. Launching on January 19th for PS5, it adds performance and fidelity modes like 1440p and native 4K on PS5, while improving the sampling rate of animations, shadow quality, and level of detail distance. We'll need detailed comparisons, but still, it looks great on its own. Tekken 8. Built from the ground up on the Unreal Engine 5 for current-gen platforms, Tekken 8 is drop-dead gorgeous. From the environments with extensive details and destruction to the clothing physics on characters, it's superb, which is saying something given how well it performs on consoles and PC. Tekken 8 is out on January 26th for the PS5, Xbox Series X and S, and PC. Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League. Complaints against the writing, combat, and live service elements are justified, but Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League does showcase Rockstar's visual prowess. Metropolis looks fairly meticulous, whether it's the superhero references or draw distance. The characters also look good, particularly the facial animations, and the chaotic combat showcases some nice effects. Whether it defies expectations or not, Suicide Squad should at least be a pretty journey. Brothers: A Tale of Two Sons Remake. Brothers: A Tale of Two Sons wasn't exactly on anyone's top list of desired remakes, despite being a great game. Nevertheless, Avant-Garde and SRL's remake, launching February 28th on PS5, Xbox Series X and S, and PC, is stunning. The abject detail on each brother, with the revamped models, the meticulous environmental textures, and the incredible use of lighting confer a fantasy mood to the adventure without taking away the soul of the original. Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. Perhaps the biggest jump in Final Fantasy VII Rebirth is the scale of its environments. The world beyond Midgar is dotted with details, with improved levels of detail, textures, draw distances, and stunning skyboxes. All of that fidelity doesn't detract from the characters, which look better than ever. And it's simply a feast for the eyes. Final Fantasy VII Rebirth arrives on February 29th for PS5. Rise of the Ronin. Team Ninja's Neo series and Wo Long Fallen Dynasty look good, but didn't quite take that next-gen graphical leap. Cue Rise of the Ronin, exclusive to PS5 and launching March 22nd with its realistic environments, character models, and intricate effects. The detail and draw distances are also impressive, and we can't wait to see more. Black Myth Wukong. While its reveal was impressive enough, Black Myth Wukong shifted to Unreal Engine 5 several years ago. The support of 4K at 60 FPS and ray tracing is great, but its near photorealistic environments, lighting, and effects make it a force to reckon with. It's out on August 20th for PS5, PC, and Xbox Series X and S. The Alters. This War of Mine and Frostpunk showcased 11-bit studios as a stickler for details. While Frostpunk 2 is going for a larger, more vibrant city, The Alters opts for a more personal connection when it launches this year for PC. With protagonist Jandalski interacting with alternate versions of himself, the presentation with the character models, facial animations, and cutscenes looks exceptional. That's not to discount everything else, whether it's the atmospherics of the hostile planet that Jan must escape, or the sheer goings-on of the base. Ark 2. Even after going from Ark Survival Evolved to Survival Ascended, Ark 2 looks like a bigger step forward. Developed on Unreal Engine 5, it promises more realistic foliage, weather systems, and real-time ambient lighting with its expanded sandbox and massive environment. Extensive gameplay has yet to be showcased, but Ark 2 will launch in late 2024 for Xbox Series X and S and PC. An extensive reveal could very well be right around the corner. The First Descendant. Nexon is known for various titles, from Dungeon Fighter Online to Dave the Diver. With The First Descendant, it jumps into the world of looters, using Unreal Engine 5 to deliver a sci-fi third-person shooter. It has looked good thus far, from the models and the lighting to the scale of its levels, with a plan to launch this summer for PS5, Xbox Series X and S, and PC. Little Nightmares 3. If you played the previous games, you know what to expect with Little Nightmares 3, even with Supermassive Games now in charge of development. Moody lighting, intricate shadows, dilapidated levels, it's all here, and it looks better than ever. There are even some impressive particle and weather effects as seen in the Necropolis. Thankfully, we won't have to wait too long to play it, as Little Nightmares 3 launches this year for Xbox One, Xbox Series X and S, PS5, PC, PS4, and Nintendo Switch. Senua's Saga Hellblade 2. Ninja Theory's Hellblade: Senua's Sacrifice has received extensive acclaim, partly due to its status as an independent studio and mostly due to its presentation. Under Microsoft, it's stepping up in every department that matters, from its cloud generation tech for more atmospheric scenes to its impeccable facial animations. It's billed as the studio's biggest project yet and launches for Xbox Series X and S and PC this year. S.T.A.L.K.E.R 2: Heart of Chornobyl. It's astounding that GSC Game World is offering the kind of scope and scale of S.T.A.L.K.E.R 2: Heart of Chornobyl despite the ongoing issues. It's even more incredible when you consider how good the game looks, leveraging Unreal Engine 5 to deliver exceptional effects, animations, lightings, and shadows. The fact that it's targeting 60 FPS in performance mode on Xbox Series X with this level of fidelity is just a cherry on top. S.T.A.L.K.E.R 2: Heart of Chornobyl is planned to launch in Q1 of 2024 for Xbox Series X and S and PC. Star Wars Outlaws. The Snowdrop engine has provided great success for massive entertainment, from its introduction in Tom Clancy's The Division to its recent use in Avatar: Frontiers of Pandora. Star Wars Outlaws is the latest title to leverage its lighting, rendering system, and fidelity to deliver its visuals. Thus far, it's looking good, with impressive draw distances to boot, en route to its launch for Xbox Series X and S, PS5, and PC. Test Drive Unlimited Solar Crown. It may not beat out Forza Motorsport or Gran Turismo 7, but Test Drive Unlimited Solar Crown sports detailed vehicles, with their chassis offering realistic reflections, weather and effects, and environments. Offering a one-to-one recreation of Hong Kong Island, from extensive foliage to sharp skylines, the sensation of racing is also on point. Launching in early 2024 for PS5, PC, and Xbox Series X and S, Test Drive Unlimited Solar Crown should be a worthwhile resurgence for the franchise. Still Wakes the Deep. The Chinese Room's next big horror, Still Wakes the Deep, launches in 2024 for Xbox Series X and S and PC. Inspired by Suspiria and The Thing, it's set on an oil rig amid a storm, with a hostile presence hunting the player. Its claustrophobic environments and pathways offer plenty of opportunity for the lighting and textures to shine, to say nothing of the realistic water. As harrowing as it looks, Still Wakes the Deep could be one of the better-looking first-person horror titles this year. Like a Dragon: Infinite Wealth. You can't count out Ichiban Kasuga, and his adventure to Honolulu City is shaping up to be the series' biggest yet, when Like a Dragon: Infinite Wealth launches on January 26th for Xbox One, Xbox Series X and S, PS4, PS5, and PC. Visuals and presentation have never been an issue for the Like a Dragon franchise, but the new locales allow for all kinds of flexing, from the aquatic life to the realistically rendered ocean. Everything else looks fantastic, from the characters and facial expressions to the towns, cities, and over-the-top summons. Helldivers 2. Helldivers 2 maintains the first game's 4-player co-op and unforgiving shooting right down to the friendly fire. The visual fidelity is something else, especially from the new third-person perspective. The environments feel like proper alien worlds with unique vegetation and realistic textures, while the bugs are downright terrifying. It's out on February 8th for the PS5 and PC. Skull and Bones. To say that Skull and Bones is cursed would be an understatement, simply due to the sheer number of delays and rumored reboots. It's launching on February 16th for PS5, Xbox Series X and S, and PC. And say what you will, but at least the graphics look nice. The gorgeous ocean, lighting, and material details sell the pirate fantasy. Now the rest of the game just has to measure up. Pacific Drive. Part supernatural adventure, part roguelite driving title, Pacific Drive launches on February 22nd for PS5 and PC. The usage of lighting and atmospherics is impressive, alternating between moody and over-the-top as players navigate the Olympic exclusion zone, avoiding anomalies and diving into its surreal lore. Nivalis. Ion Land's Nivalis may not win the award for the most realistic humans, but that doesn't matter. The slice-of-life sim uses voxels to excellent effect, mixing ambient neon lighting and weather effects, including snow blanketing the city. There is a lot to love, whether managing a restaurant or fishing on the docks, and it's out this year for PC. Metal Gear Solid Delta Snake Eater. Metal Gear Solid Delta Snake Eater is reportedly coming out this year if we can believe PlayStation's trailer. Based on the in-engine look from last October, it's coming along nicely, capturing the essence of the original while updating the visuals. Realistically drying and dripping mud, intricate vegetation and wildlife, it's all here. And it's coming to Xbox Series X and S, PS5, and PC. Silent Hill 2. You can say plenty about Bloober Team's approach to horror games, I know I have, but there's no denying its visual prowess. Silent Hill 2 is built from the ground up on Unreal Engine 5 and features lumen and nanite with dynamic global illumination that realistically interacts with the environment. Of course, there's more to Silent Hill than lights and shadow, and that's where motion capture comes in, offering the best facial expressions in the series per creative director, Matheus Lenar. PlayStation hyped a release window for this year. If true, Silent Hill 2 could be one of the best looking games on PS5 and PC. Death Stranding 2. Kojima Productions is again using Decima Engine for Death Stranding 2, which is perfect given how the first game delivered on every front. If anything, the sequel will look even better since it's a current-gen exclusive. However, it also utilizes Unreal Engine 5's MetaHuman, meaning the character models will look even more realistic than before. A release window is still up in the air, but 2024 could be the year when we see more. Unrecord. One of the most intriguing and controversial games revealed last year was Drama's Unrecord, a tactical FPS using the perspective of a police officer's body cam. Its photorealistic visuals, courtesy of Unreal Engine 5, gained significant attention, though there's also been scrutiny over its legitimacy and unsettling realism. Time will tell if the game delivers that level of fidelity, but thus far, it's impressive if nothing else. Honor of King's World. Also developed in Unreal Engine is Honor of King's World, which has improved significantly since its initial reveal trailer years ago. The fantasy aesthetic looks great, and the environments are almost surreal. There's a realistic vibe to the overall flow in combat, but backed by more realistic characters and effects. It doesn't have a release window, but given how clean the latest gameplay trailer looked, it could receive more details this year. Crimson Desert. Pearl Abyss is no stranger to exceptional visuals, see Black Desert Online, and with Crimson Desert, it's focusing its efforts on a single-player experience. Based on the latest gameplay trailer, there's much to love, from the impressive destruction to the effects and foliage. Even the sheer scale of the fantasy countryside is something to behold, complete with realistic lighting and fantastic character models. Crimson Desert doesn't have a release window. It's reportedly delayed to Q2 of 2025, but it's coming to consoles and PC. Phantom Blade Zero. From an art perspective, Phantom Blade Zero is intriguing, utilizing grayer tones and darker atmospherics. There's a subtlety to the lighting, while environments, characters, and weather effects are painstakingly rendered. It's almost tough to believe that it's targeting 2K 60fps and 4K 30fps on PS5, with a PC release confirmed, but still exciting. Grand Theft Auto 6. While it's only received one barely 2-minute long trailer, Grand Theft Auto 6 has already proven itself in the graphics department. Character models are a massive leap over Grand Theft Auto 5, realistically interacting with lighting effects and shadows. The draw distance and level of detail in environments are also eye-watering. It's out in 2025 for Xbox Series X and S, PS5, and PC, and while there is a way to go, Grand Theft Auto 6 graphics are already looking great. Light No Fire. Hello Games finally revealed its next big title, set on an Earth-sized planet. Light No Fire promises a fantasy adventure with no boundaries, packed with survival mechanics and RPG elements, but we're already impressed by its various biomes, creatures, and aesthetics. The shrubbery, dynamic lighting, shadows, everything comes together. With no release window and only a PC version announced, it may be a while before it launches. Hey, did you know that we at GamingBolt upload new videos every day? Stick around, drop a like, subscribe, and hit that bell, and let us know what kind of content you'd like to see in the future with a comment below.